Thank you for joining me here today to talk about our apprenticeship scheme. Would you mind just introducing yourself for us, please?
Not at all. My name is Daniel King, and I'm the managing partner of Forbes Solicitors, have been for the last 4 years. And I'm a solicitor, and I've worked at the firm for 40 years, having started when I was at school, done my training at the firm, and then qualified as a solicitor.
Fantastic, thank you. So you've got a whole wealth of experience here at the firm.
Hi, my name's Adam Bromley and I'm a partner at Forbes Solicitors and I head up the commercial property department.
I'm Pauline Rigby. I'm a partner and head of the corporate team over here in our Oak House office.
So what advice would you give, Adam, to a new apprentice that was about to join your team or someone just starting out in your team?
Yeah, as I've said about that enthusiasm, I think it's just a case of coming in with an open mind to learn as much as you possibly can, really. It's taking that opportunity to just learn as much as possible, just do as much as you can, because what you're trying to do is find something that you enjoy doing. Really, it's much better coming to work when you enjoy what you're doing. It makes it a lot easier and it's much more enjoyable, and there's lots of different options available, different parts of the role within our firm, the different departments and opportunities. So it's just about grasping every opportunity really and making the most of the support that's there. And the biggest takeaway we would say is that no question is a stupid question to ask. It's ask as many questions as you possibly can, and like I say, just get as much knowledge as you can, because what you're trying to do is map out that future progression as to where you want to go in the next step, whatever that might be.
Brilliant. And it sounds very much, I'm really getting the feeling that you're not seeing an apprenticeship as a short-term person joining your team, but actually as just the beginnings of a long-term career at Forbes, whether it's in your team or through progression elsewhere. And that sounds fantastic.
Day one advice, try and enjoy it. Work's a lot more fun if you're doing something that you enjoy. So do your best to find the positives in the job and put your energies into it and your enthusiasm, develop a passion for it, and you'll enjoy it. I think that would be my advice.
I think that's good advice for all of us, to be honest with you.
Well, I try to follow it.
Yeah, so. That sounds great.
Yeah, massively. Ask questions and just ask as many questions as you feel that you need to. It's not just apprentices, this is trainee paralegals, trainee solicitors. The worst thing you can do, I think, is just spend too much time sat there not sure, not understanding a piece of work that someone's asked you to do. The more questions you ask, the quicker you will learn, and the more questions you ask, obviously there is an element of your own learning that you have to bring to the table, but I would just say so long as you are researching and then approaching people with what you think is the answer, then I just think you should ask as many questions as you possibly can, and also have patience. Corporate law is not a subject area that people get overnight. It takes months for things to click into place. Generally for apprentices and trainee solicitors and the like, we normally see about 3 to 4 months before eventually they feel like they get it. So yeah, I would just say have patience with yourself.
Sounds like some really good advice, not to put too much pressure on yourself. Absolutely. To try and get it in on your first day. Brilliant.